everyone, and welcome. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. How are you all doing? This is the game. I don't know. I've wanted to play for a while. I have no excuse. I just want to play a dating simulator. I haven't done one of those here in a while. So yeah, let's hop in and see what's happening. Am I early today? I was early. Nobody can ever call me late again. Sleep. Whoever it is, I'm assuming it's me. Dad. Dad, wake up. I'm a dad? I'm gonna pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. Oh my gosh! I love her. Okay, finally open my eyes and I sit up. I'm laying in the middle of the living room spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. That's cute! I'm gonna name my child Amanda. It's for that specific reason. Ugh. Yikes. Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. I can play a teenage girl. I've definitely been one before. Dad tip fit. Oh.
That dad.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna build the best dad. Wait. Okay, athletic tank bod. Athletic binder bod. Slim tank bod. Slim binder top. Why are you hairy? Disgusting. Oh! Mr. Clean? Hair. Who is that? That's the guy. I can't remember. Floofy hair? Floofy hair. And let's make it quirky. I know, I was hoping that'd be blue. Blue? Why are these the same color? I like that one. That's cut what my hair is now. Oh, yes. That's even better. Aw, Shappy. I like this one. So sad. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we make it. Actually, I like that one, yeah. Is there... Okay, noses. Okay, wait, maybe I'm gonna meme this. I think I have to meme it. Is there a meme? This was the meme hair with, like... Oh, yeah. I've lied. We've now decided to meme this. I don't like how these are so colored. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. That's wonderful. Perfect. This is perfect. Huh. No. I don't think I can do it with your face like that. I think that's just better. I have those glasses. I can't. I can't distract from your beautiful eyes. Oh, yeah. Fully. And it matches your eye. Yeah. Yeah. I'm vibing with it. How are we feeling? Are we all vibing? Or... Egg breasts or superhero? I think egg breasts go with the hair a little better. I'm gonna do this one. Good talk.
Name that dad.
Chad. Brad. Be that dad. Tip 31. You're young, you have your health. Now is the time to take risks. Did you fall asleep packing? Absolutely not. I literally just named him Chad and I forgot I did. Oh, this is gonna go well. I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums.
Hey!
Oh, I haven't seen these in years. My child is adorable. I pull one out of the dusty album from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way, your father and I. Do I make him a bi icon or gay icon? Or a pan? Or a... He's being straight guy. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. Yeah, buddy. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. That's how you ruin people's... It's wonderful. Shut up. That's how you ruin people's eyesight, though. Halloween, when you were maybe 4? That dragon costume. I love it. I like the purple around the eyes. You could have decided between a princess or a dragon, so you went with both princess dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in a mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right? Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Okay. I did not have a horse phase, although I did ride a horse, but like not a horse phase. My grandma just got me horse riding lessons, so I know how to ride a horse. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Oh my gosh, does this mean I'm tall? Please, anything but 5'5". Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you in your ska band. Ouch, kid. Oh, what? The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about the rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Dad.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Too many Emmas in the world. I think we should just eradicate them all. That's a joke. Hey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. All right, Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. I like this one. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Me? I would never. No, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming at the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Ugh.
I like myself. Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either.
Huh.
I made a mistake making this my character. I cannot look at that forever. He looks so scared. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Oh. Yeah, and I got a $20 gift card to McFridays. That's supposed to be like Fridays or McDonald's. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. Okay, Taco Bell? I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Aw.
Dad. Still can't try pack McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. That was the day you were born. Kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. What is my car? It's so messy. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. I'm old. Chad is not my type, no. I started to make Chad my type, but then I was like, this is too hilarious to pass up the opportunity to make him look funny, so I made him funny. Hey, remember when I started the front window playing shattered the front window playing catch? With what yard? You always had very strong arms. Yes, that's what I was also told as a child, that I had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Yes. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart. But it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving man begins to pull away and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer. Oh no. I can't do this. Nestled in beautiful, scenic Maple Bay, our new house features. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasures, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal! I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pop. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Yeah.
I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen. I learned it for my test, never used it after. You never need to parallel park. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. I do know how to do a 3-point turn. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighbors seem pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Oh. Yeah, you're a real don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. That's a good choice. But I won't forget it. Egg tits, thank you. No, my dad never did dad jokes. Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, pull your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mowed. The for sale sign is still in the yard. Hey, yeah. And with a swift kick from Amanda, for sale sign is no more. Nice form, sweet pea. Yeah. I got a problem with authority. I do too. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. That's so not good. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Yeah. I need some coffee. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it! We walk down the street to the coffee shop. A cute little place on the corner. Man, this is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't going to come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad. And what's the etiquette when you have like a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes. We walk inside. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge on the well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage. Ah, that's so cute! Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? Hi, Matt. What's with the name? Oh, it's kind of dumb. It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like the business, it's still running. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time, and now I'm standing here rambling when I'm sure all we're getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Hey. Sorry, I like that he keeps saying hey. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have, I technically can't have any of these. Godspeed You Black Coffee. A classic. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You Black Emperor is a really amazing and influential progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and... I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up, aw! And for you... I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in small, medium, or biggie small? Medium. Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? No, you're perfect, Matt. Don't change anything. Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Hey! Scott was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right in. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable talking to other people as you are. How is he running a coffee shop if he is that uncomfortable? I hate to say it, but like, I'm uncomfortable talking to people. I purposely do not put myself in settings. Like, I would not run a business where I primarily talk to people. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and don't go outside, and I also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drink down at a table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Chad. My dad, Chad Brad. Dad, Chad Brad. He's a Chad. All right, pleased to meet you both.
Oh.
You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. He has a kid. I'm sure maybe we'll come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes in the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, you know, really appreciate the flavor sensations of. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that banana bread a taste if you want us to do free creative labor. I think that would commensurate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right. Yes, that. That serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks. The secret ingredient is bananas. So, any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. I like this one. It's Grateful Dead, but Grateful Banana Bread. He didn't like that, like the jam. I didn't know any of the other ones. Fronted by Jerry Garcia.
What?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah, Grateful Banana Bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. You didn't like it, though!
Hey.
I want to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but I said it. I realized that it just doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Hey.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Hey.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Oh, he has a thing for us. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet just for a moment. Stop looking at me, good sir. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Let's get some fresh air. Time to soak up all that vitamin D. Take our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong, they're gonna hop right up our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton would one day escape this flesh shack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right, sorry. To the park. Okay, it's cold. I'm gonna grab a sweatshirt real quick. Actually, I'm gonna keep this on. I'm emo. Okay. I know, my long, luscious hair. I know, my room is so cold. Well, Damien and I's room are cold. Anyway. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the streets, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the trailer over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded. Excuse me. But Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it, and when... Heads up! Ow. A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof. A corgi with a neat flat handkerchief tied around its neck bound up to me, wagging its tail. Hello! He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his snout. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. I'm gonna pet it. But where do I pet the dog? Give him those head rubs. He seems to love a good head rub. All smiles here. You definitely could have caught that. Fuck off. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt joggos over to us and takes a frisbee from me. Your dog's great. You're a dick. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. I'm gonna... Rachel, you didn't see the ghost. Well, you're traditionally not supposed to aim for people's heads. But I'm fine, thanks. Sure you are. You saw how hot I was with my wonderful hair, and now you're just trying to turn this around. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Chad, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. It's fair. Hi. Your dog's cool. Ah, old Maxwell sure loves the attention. We don't stand Brian. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on the checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. Yeah, that's not very high then. How old is she? 10. She's a precious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Brian, go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Okay. Chad's HP 80. Brian's HP 80. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Okay. What is this? Oh. Do I have any items? Okay, I think... Spelling bee. Fumbling through your photos... Your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Brian, wow, congratulations. Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row! Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. Yeah, you're just rich. You just go to a rich school. Last week on Pronted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses. Okay, good. Daisy's sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely even get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy drawing of cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute. It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. That's good. Okay. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy? Amanda was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. Okay. Okay, we're tied. Band-Aid. With a flourish, you produce a Band-Aid from your pocket, take a knee, and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. Amanda, what are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. No! Fuck! Daisy here has all of her adult teeth, never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. No! Grade card. It's the last thing I can do. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Amanda, Dad. Awesome grades. Okay, I'm still gonna lose. You really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it is kind of weird. Oh, okay. No, wait. Words aren't all Daisy's good at. By the way, her math is amazing. One time I actually called her to double check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy still? Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury by being a gracious winner? So, I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coinkadink. That's where we live too. She said coinkadink, not coincidence. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in the little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice to meet you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye! I don't like him. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. He's too perfect. Do you get the feeling that he's trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? I believe you had a bit of thing for horses? Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to major in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Brad. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a little bit more, enjoying the day. Okay, let's go unpack. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed, and I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor tonight. Yeah, I feel like Daisy's got an interesting father. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer drying unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. That's good. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! He's not that handsome. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. He's more handsome now. Hello?
Whoa.
Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Chad. Chad Brad. Nice to meet you. That's what my name is. I saw the movie man and thought I'd bring over some cookies. Why does everyone have a daughter? What happened to sons? There's too many women in this world. I saw the movie man and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she sprinkled in the chocolate chips. Oh, I can't have them then. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also... Do you have a son? Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. That sucks to suck, my dude. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh, no, this is the very first neighbor I've met. No, technically, you met Dick of Brian. Oh, no, this is the first May I've ever met. My social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mr. actually, and, no, not anymore. He died. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's all right. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Why'd he say it so weirdly? Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. It's not. 4 is a lot. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about it. Stuff. I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So eat all of them anyway? Yeah. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants this. I think we gotta get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. I don't like how cul-de-sac is spelled. Ever. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. I feel like an emo. One sec, I'm fixing it. There. Do I still look okay? I think I'm fine. Yeah. It's okay. With kindness. Amanda, I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house this is. I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk to the kids and wave. I hate them. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. They don't have souls. We just want to return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. These definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him, but dead inside.
Hey.
They were really good. I mean, I heard they were really good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckled nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle and then back away slowly. Right, Dad? Right. That's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house.
Oh.
No. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Chad! Bro! I turn around and greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. That child looks terrified. Craig?
Oh.
Why do they all go, huh? Why? Bro.
Oh.
Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great.
Bro.
Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Okay. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. I'm not going to talk about it. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big. Wow. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Oh, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. It's a daughter. It's a daughter. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny waist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangers, over the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing?
I don't know.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
Oh.
She actually still goes by Smashly. And we got a divorce last year. Probably because she still goes by Smashly. Oh, dude, I'm so
Nice.
sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3. Keg Stand Craig?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands.
Nice.
That's the thing, when you do a handstand on keg and then drink from the keg, right? He was very good at it. Bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance trade. Yeah. You jog daily? I jog when I jog. On January 1st, when I promise myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year. I give it up after 30 minutes and just walk home. No.
Hey.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterward, catch up, do a bro brunch. Okay, you sound like you were hard partiers, and you're telling me you did bro brunch? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? All right, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm really. Why's that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was the thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically. He jogs! He was jogging! I missed what she said. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Your hair, you look hip and young, Chad Brad. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know, I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day. And I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay on your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Yes.
A dog?
Alright.
Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog. Handkerchief around the... no. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. It's kind of true.
Ah.
Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college. Amanda darts over the envelopes, shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. It's really not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I guess I just was never the person who really cared about where I went to college. I just was like, I'm going to college. I'm getting a degree. I don't care. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. We regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face is the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. Why? So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit, go tear it up on the dance floor, all the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, you know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Yeah. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go out and watch the game. Which game? You know, the game. I lost the game! The one that's on tonight. The game on TV at somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some light arsons with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right, though? Yes, Dad. Just making sure.
Yeah.
I gave her a pat on the head.
Yeah.
Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No! Making fun of sports is played out. Alright, then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out before Amanda's friend arrives. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Why? Right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I will be there. Is Mr. Vega at least hot? Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. Bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sound in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. Sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I slightly cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey, sailor.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? No, I actually just moved to this part of town today. Are you watching the game? Yeah! My preferred team is in the lead. If I keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team. And also I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No, I think you're good. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. It's the brooding man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh. We must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple through the bar. I raise a respectful glass to the man drinking whiskey, and he raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Chad. Chad Brad. Nice to meet you. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yes. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh. Okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Shot, 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 shot. Everybody. Okay, thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Yes! No, it's the night. Because her friends came over. We did a little break time. The guy... Okay, Chad. This guy's out of my friend league. But I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Hand tattoo. That one. I like your tattoo. What does it mean? Oh! Why do I immediately fuck this up? I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Running from my problems. I like your style. He gets up.
Hey.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Ha, I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Yeah. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? If I'm not, I'll say I am. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction.
Hey.
I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few blocks away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. Oh, few houses. I was like, blocks. That's a large-ass cul-de-sac. I don't kiss and tell, Chad. So are we going to do this or what? Yes.
Oh.
You know, do you want to come inside or not? Yes. A wheel of realization rushes over me. I blush. Yeah. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and locks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me against the wall. He kisses me, grabbing my hips. Oh, this is awesome. Wait, this was too easy. He's easy. Fuck. Why are you easy, Robert? Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. No, you're only wearing the egg tit shirt. Don't lie to yourself. His hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Yes, simply because I met you 3 minutes ago. I should probably get going. Respectful. All right. I think I'm gonna head home. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I thought we were gonna do a little kissing. Not full-on schmex scene. Oh, what the fuck, Robert? You're easy. My head's still spinning with the anxiety of turning Robert down. The sight of the couch helps me compartmentalize, though, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. I get a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. It's 6 a.m. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. I do 6 a.m. now. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey, bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it's Craig. I do want to catch up. I'll check out with Craig. Hey, my man. I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing. Meet me at the gym. I stretch and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and... Hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. Reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gin appropriate and held out. Okay, wait, I'm going through my closet right now. I have clothes that are fit for the gym. Winner. I have actually like an actual gym outfit. The neighborhood is quiet and serene. This is early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing in front, out front stretching. Of course, he spots me and waits enthusiastically. Hey, bro. Good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? I gotta stay posy, dude. With your help. I get the feeling this is gonna be less of me kicking butt and more of the gym kicking my butt, but I can handle it with you here.
Oh.
Dude, bro, that means a lot. Dude! We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All these people look like they could break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them? He high-fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Come on, bud, let's warm up. He heads over to the treadmills and starts walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals.
Oh.
Very good. What is all this other stuff?
Bro.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watched as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was one she used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Praying to some sort of pain god. It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sin. You're actually not far off from the truth. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? A couple of years. You really said that. And what do you do when you're not daddying or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. I played softball. That still counts as both daddying and buffing.
Nice.
I keep busy. What do you do for fun? I try to live as close. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. Metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broke a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. That's really what it like. That's exactly what it'd be like. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? Why are you bringing this up? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. No! Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand to get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from a fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Nice.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic, so you run up to me post-keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands that you scooped up off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth to mass. And we get him home and get him to a bowl of water. But the prognosis was grim, and the next day he's alive and well. They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U, and they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Hey.
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. I'm fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh man.
You don't have to push yourself. Oh, you don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. You sure? Yeah. All right, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. It's a protein shake, bro. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy. Here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Rachel, don't steal a fish. Don't. Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can, let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. You paused. That means the pun was completely intended. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes and apply a generous amount of deodorant and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Ugh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Yeah. Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head backstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is staring, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Chad. Chad Brad. As I hear from Amanda Brad. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in. I take a seat in one of the comically small student desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Who can tell me about unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catchers in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter.
Oh.
Alright, everyone. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody listens. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, am I right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. Hugo Vega? Chad Brad. Nice to meet you. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments, has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved. But it's only on the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal, and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop to think for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? Yes? Did you ever catch that rye? Yes. Why is my type so different? Because we had, on one hand, the man whose life was falling apart, literally an alcoholic. And then this teacher. Life all together, so put together, so fine. I live on two ends of a spectrum. I leave the classroom and make my way out to school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this all so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. It's true. So, you talked about Mario Batili the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, because sometimes it's good to have parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe parents also have dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. That sounds like one of my text messages. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you hadn't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leaned forward and turned on the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To the mall, then. Rick-a-rick-ray. We arrived at the mall. A big indoor shopping center with a... That's what a mall is! Why did you define it? With a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Rachel and Damien got yelled at for loitering, and it was my fault. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah! Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I used to, like... I'm gonna sound so old. When I was younger, I used to be so into, like, all the greasy, gross small foods, and now I look at it, I'm like, no. I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We ordered a giant pile of nachos and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad, but also strangely delicious. You have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheese goodness together until we are all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes? Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that is that movies and TV video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please? Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now? Want to go to that goth store? What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of the establishment. I love Hot Topic for that reason. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets and basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you throw up in that one time? Oh, that one. They really tried not to say Hot Topic there. Amanda runs in the store with me tailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
Yeah.
There it is. You can still see the outline, kind of. Oh, that's so gross. Speech, Amanda.
Hey.
Speech, 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 speech. All right, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day that very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Brad had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, and faster, and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their head. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head. Oh, hey, chain wallets! While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for dad to look at in Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Let's look at the ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number to dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? The whole time I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I've work to do. Well, we already know Brian beats you. Look, this is very important to me. I hear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment that shows it to be showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. What? Listen, I bought this online. The website said the blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they are Victorian-inspired or Edwardian-inspired. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda flops the shirt on the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? Cashier rolls her eyes so hard, I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. Damien! Yo, what's up? He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Yeah. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers, truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I ain't steer on them here damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're going to die. That's because we're about to die. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Wicka wicka wah. How is this? Zzz. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never, ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. Is it Saturday? We have cereal for breakfast and spend morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I'll see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the other people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Guys, I don't know anything about this game. What are you talking about, cultist? Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I can never show up to something late. And I know, like, it gives me so much anxiety because I know people, like, around my age are like, oh, I'm going to plan something, but nobody's going to show up for 30 minutes. And then I show up, like, 15 minutes early. I'm like, I know I'm 45 minutes early by your time, but, like, I'm so sorry. At the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. It's cutting veggies. It's not cooking. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Just this backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through the sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey there, Joseph. I wave a hand to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Don't hug. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here, and you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. Hey. They stare creepily and say nothing. Fair. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary can put him in his crib. Maybe Mary put... Your wife is a... Oh, no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Oh, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a minute and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Chad, his daughter, Amanda. I'll shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Yes, she's alcoholic. Why do I not get a gauge? Why do... Guys, I'm tired. Hi, Gage. Hi. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. We'll have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All you guys are really... All the guys are really... All the guys. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small pepper plate, and I immediately begins filling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go after school? But I want to have to do pleasantries. Gage, this is you. Dad. Ugh. They're gonna talk about weather. Go. Do it. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child as a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Goodbye. Amanda shoves me in the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from Coffee Spoon? It sure is. Yep, that's the man I almost slept with. Fuck him. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Yes. I don't like... Yes, it is. Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live on our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Matt. Okay. I don't want to talk to Brian, so Robert's immediately out. And I really want to talk to Hugo. Okay. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hi. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Theories in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of the time and place, and try to take something. I would marry this man right here. The Rococo period and compare it to the postmodernist in America. You're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. I do. I know what's happening. I don't care about you, Craig. The kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You can definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalistic standpoint. Yeah, but like not everyone has the same technical skill, and you can't like technically digital art and like what is it, like physical, like what's the word, analog, are very two different art, like not very, but like vastly different art forms, and you can't really say like you can't compare the skills, I'd say. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over at Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better paintings overall. Well, that's... How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Right. Art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We're just discussing the importance of context while talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked was if you like Van Gogh or for Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? I personally, what I like better, not who I think is better, what I personally like better is Van Gogh. Because I like creamy. Listen, Gage. Listen, Gage. I'm allowed to simp for whoever I want to simp for. And if it happens to be the man who has his life together, or the man who doesn't have his life together, fuck off. Okay. Man, that's all the way above my head. Me too.
Hey.
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please. Sorry. I get really fired up about art stuff. Chad Brad. My Chad from another Brad. How you doing? How are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girls I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
What is it, sweetheart? Ah, you're the one child I like other than my own. It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Please put a flower crown on him. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Am I cool now? You are! The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
Hey, Jed, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yes, actually, Amanda. You remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my college friend and,
Hey.
your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Yep. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Dad.
Haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger gun move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
She's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? You have a
Whoa.
child? Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Ernest! Ernest! Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Oh, shoot. No. I stare at Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of a cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. No! Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest. I turn my attention back to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Chad, this is Chad Brad. This is my son Ernest. Ernest, Chad Brad. I love saying Chad Brad. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ernest? Okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure we're just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Actually, I'm pretty sure everyone blames older generations, so you're fine. Ouch.
I don't know.
Ernest? Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hey, we all had that phase. Hugo puts his head in his hand and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as a dad and a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Even if it's possible to be a cool dad. What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Oh.
See, that right there? You can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? I, don't know.
Hey.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against. And accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool? I look across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our jobs as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think about my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well. There might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Chad. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. No, I wanted to talk to you, Hugo! Let's... I don't like either of these people. Bye. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder why they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious. Can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood and complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode.
Oh.
Chad, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Gotham Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously. And to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Gotham Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes. My daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Gotham Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda. Would you consider yourself to be goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would be more describe myself as twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? I'll definitely. Definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Is this game just seeing how many times they can say cul-de-sac? Amanda walks up to the conversation. Also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph twins kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Yeah. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little... Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? It's the dick from the school. Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Chad yet? Chad Brad? Lucian. Lucian, Chad Brad. Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous types as bloodlappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill, just a hint of a tattoo peeking out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. Looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. Okay, I feel like an anchor tattoo out of everything is like the most like on the line tattoo you could get. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We talked about this. We'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful, though. The number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the room with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or Whatever happened with Robert last night? Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian is waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Chad, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50 in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Chad, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We're just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. I do too. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong at all. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. There's a lot of talking in this game. I need water next time. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened to the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy's breaks his ankle, then the rope's bridge snaps. You can see the bone popping out through his skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman's carry as a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you, there were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brother in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Yeah. I guess that's camping for you. Yeah. Typical camping trip. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Dude just, like, backstory fucking dropped. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Ryan and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. No. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert, wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn, sending the spirit after him. Yeah. Such a quality reality, yeah. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. All right, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're going to make a great meal. Lots of protein. Going to keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of good food over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. I still think he's a dick. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. My child is 18. Or almost 18. They do seem to get along really well. Well, but the thought of continuously hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Already did. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese on the patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side, one after another. The dads take notice in the crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Chad, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Nice.
I've tried to get on his level, but I can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Hugo, that was great. All the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. All right, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dad live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into a babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add all of us on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Is it a dating website or something? Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Oof. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I felt like I was at a networking event. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for the evening? Actually, yeah. I'm going to go out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course. I just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful.
Yeah.
I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No! I've never done that, and I will never do that. Okay, do you have plans for night? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. Dad stuff. Just relaxing tonight, have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn some wine and dine mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary and mashed potatoes. I love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught the thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind. And also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. Not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey, kiddo, you good? I wander to the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon, unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond too, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episode of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why didn't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me. Let me know you're okay. I can't help but think it's all the awful things that could happen to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Ugh, yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, Amanda and Brad. Great. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew. You didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. That's not why you have a right to be concerned. Alright, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Yes, you technically live under their roof. What if he locked the doors and you don't have a key? Because this is the third day you've lived there. Sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not going to be like this when I go after school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Brad. Team Brad. Chad Brad. Not Amanda Brad. Because Chad Brad just sounds better. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Yesterday was Saturday. Wait, one more thing before you go? What? What's Dad Book? It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't put together a dad profile on my own. All right, I'll help. You sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile in Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... No. Maybe. Fall asleep watching... No. This one... these three, pretty much. What would I be most likely to do? It's probably Netflix and grill, right, baby? If you had one thing to take with you to a deserted island, what would it be? A boat, obviously. What are your turn-ons? I like an intellectual man. What did you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be, oh gosh, what was it? An astronomer. What's your favorite movie genre? I like romantic comedies. What's your ideal date? This actually seems really fun. I feel like I really want to geocache. What do you never leave home without? No, I don't vape. My book of word jumbles and a pen, no. 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 Honestly, probably a book. I spend a lot of time thinking about how proud I am of potentially ends of the world. Yeah. Potential ends of the world. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should mention one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
What is this? Hi, Chad. It's me, your dear old friend from back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dad Book. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Thank you, Dad Manda. Oh, does that just mean you're... Okay, what is... Okay. Let's look at my man. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer, scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, you are most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. If you had one thing to take with you into a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past my mark. What are your turn-offs? Muscles. What did you want to be when you grow up? A movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. I like that too, my dude. What do you never leave home without? Glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. It's okay. You look great without them. And I spend a lot of time thinking about, I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. That is fair. I'm not going to get into the whole e-readers debate because I know it is a big debate. But this is Dad Book. We made it onto Dad Book. I don't know how long this game is, but this will be episode 1. It was fun. I'll definitely play more of it in the future. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye!